Hey folks, come on, please put that down real quick. How's everybody doing? Alright. This is a game called Supreme Commander 2. For those of you who have never played it before. It is a fun little game. That is domination. So at some point over here there'll be enemies. I'm assuming there'll be enemies over here. But right now you can't see them because of fog of war. Beautiful little thing. But they will start attacking, and they are a pain in the butt. Now, this game can get pretty difficult pretty quickly. So we're going to do everything we can in order to avoid allowing that to happen. And that's going to start with these engineers. So these engineers are your builders. They do anything and everything related to construction and all of the fun things. Now I need an air factory, but I'm going to have to wait for some of these mass extractors, which are these buildings here, to start giving me some mass to work with. Because once I do that, I can get that, which is what I'd like. Now I can also do all of this fun stuff, which will unlock all sorts of things, realistically. Righty. Now this is an air factory. This is a beautiful little thing. This allows me to create aerial units instead of just these little dudes. Because these dudes are fun, but they're not super strong. But I am going to send a small little group of those up that way. You're going to be doing that. I've got all of those mass extractors doing exactly what I need them to. Now I need you to come back here and add another one to there. I need you to go up here and add another one to here. And I'm going to want to bring up my walker tank here. Because this thing here shouldn't be here. That thing there is an enemy. Which means that they are likely coming from that direction then. And then they'll take the resources from that. And then we can bring it back here. So one of the big things about this is the commander unit is one of the fastest ways for this game to end. Oh, look at that. Okay. Hi. So what that means is that we are going to want to start getting some things moving here. And that is going to be aerial and land units here that we're going to need, because essentially we're going to want to advance onto this. And that does look like that's going to be a base. So I'm going to assume that we're probably going to see something similar up here with these two mass extractors. Which means that I'm going to want a tower up there in addition to all of that. I'm going to take this bomber unit, and we're going to attack that. Now, is it dangerous to go alone? Yes. However, I will be starting to send in my units. Don't question me. Ah. Thank you for exposing your commander to me. Now they're going to very easily take that out, which is why I have this coming in there. And that'll support on the ground, which is good. That's exactly what I need. Because in the meantime, I'm going to be building this up. And I've got additional matter extractors going on there. And I need to follow this upgrade path here. And I do need to get the 3 points for that. So what that allows me to do is that allows me to make this. This is called a dragonfly. That dragonfly is a troop transport. So instead of having to send all of these guys over here on foot, I can send them by air and deploy them all at once, which is good. That's exactly what I want. It does look like they finally took out my thing there. Alright. No worries. No worries at all. I will very simply just have to start advancing on you. Now, I don't think I can build this because there's no water, but that's okay. That just means I gotta put an air factory here. Actually, you're gonna have to build this real quick. And yeah. All of you are gonna be needed right here to help defend all of this. Beautiful, I've got that here. And that will allow me to have these folks go up on in there. I'm going to need a couple more engineer units here, which is going to be frustrating. I'm going to want another set of bombers, as well as that. It looks like y'all are trying to make it towards my base here, which I'm not okay with. I'm going to need any and all troops to come attack these things, including this, because you're also destroying my factories here, and I am not super thrilled about that. Look, I think I need my commander to step in here. Because, like... I know he is. Yes, that's right. Flee. I want you to target that until it's gone. Yeah. Is you setting up another force here? I need you all to go meet that up at the front. All of you, all of you. This is going to become a much, much bigger issue if we don't eliminate them now. This is going to be a very quick round if I can't get this stuff figured out. I need that stuff going right now. I need all of this stuff going right now. And I need engineer units like it's nobody's business. And I need these bombers to just keep on keeping on here. I'm in need of additional military units here. And I am in need of these units beginning to rebuild all of the things that just got blown up. Okay. I'm seeing you flying in. You don't scare me. Let me just eliminate you real quick. I'm absolutely in the crosshairs of a lot of things right now. And that is just going to continue to be a thing, I think. What are you taking damage from? What's hiding in there? There's absolutely something here. What that something is, I don't know. But I need it gone, and I need it to stop. Really? Look, I just fended off an attack from green. I don't need an attack from you two. I need 2 more points for that. I think we've got some major damage here to kind of recover from, but I think we can do that. I think we can do that fairly quickly. And I also currently have the Soul Ripper here, which is good. I don't know if I can build that out of here. No. So in order to build that, I need... It's not the Proto Brain, I know that. I do need to come down here as well, though. Because I need this. Because it gets expensive, but it's kind of necessary. Why am I failing to find what I'm looking for? I was gonna say, where am I? So I need... I need that because I have a feeling that I'm gonna have another wave of a lot of things thrown at me here. And I think I'm gonna do what my typical strategy is in this game, which isn't gonna make a whole lot of sense at first. But once you see it, I think it's gonna make a lot more sense. And that is essentially You set it up. These big ships here are awesome because they're troop transports. But essentially, you set it up so that all of your ground units will pile into these things. I don't remember exactly how many you can fit into one, but you can fit quite a few if I remember correctly. But then what you do is, I don't know if you saw it or not, you can hit this, which is a repeat. And so for this one, it would be repeat that. And for this one, you would repeat that. For this one, well, that one's running a thing right now, but this one would repeat this. This one would repeat that after it's got everything out of it. And then I can hear explosions. I'm not a huge fan of the idea of being able to hear explosions, but it is what it is. But then anyway, so you would take one of these. Now the key to this is you want to make sure that if you're doing this, that you're sending in a very, very large force of air support here as well. Because your air support will determine whether or not you live or die in this scenario. So we've got this one here, for example, it's got all of that. And all of these can be selected, right? So what you do here, come in, make sure, do you have any anti-air? That's radar, energy, mass extractor, research stations. I don't see any anti-air, but that doesn't mean that they don't have it. But what we want to do, we want to target their factories. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to set it to unload right there. Hey, name, how you doing? And you'll see that guy will go after them. All these planes will go after him too. He'll crash. It's a beautiful little thing. And now we have another ship here. And this one will take all of these ones in it. And then you want to make sure that this ship retreats because those are expensive. But you'll pretty much take this in, you'll send them in to be a force. And they'll chase this guy until he's dead. Meanwhile, this guy's gonna build anti-air. These guys up here are doing their thing. That'll get put on repeat. All of this should now be on repeat as well. And that leaves us to start building an army here. And now the ship here will return back. This one here has a whole nother force assigned with it. It's a beautiful little thing. Because now this one here is getting ready to go as well. Alright, and now this ship has a guard assist as well. And you'll come to unload here. And then all of this will be assigned to either enter that, or in this case, all of this will be assigned to come back here, take care of this issue. Never seen this game. Is it like Command & Conquer? Similar idea. It is a conquering game. I'm hearing music I don't like. But anyway. So we're now going to get a whole bunch of these folks up on here. And then... Awesome. Nikos. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. Thanks for joining us today. So this ship we're gonna move pretty much right over here. We've got that red ship that's gonna try to come through, but it's gonna get denied. And then something I do need back here is I do need one more land factory. And I need this land factory because I need it to be producing... I need it to be producing engineers. Okay, and now I'm gonna send all of these folks up here to deal with some of this issue. How big is the map? It's that big. And apparently this one somehow got taken over as well. It is huge. And now I'm gonna drop a huge army right on top of these guys. Just because. Alright, and now that that is taken care of, you will be sent into the midst of the battle here to really eliminate all of that fun stuff. Yeah, so this is something that can get out of hand really fast, but in a extremely exciting way. Now again, big thing here is you don't want to lose these ships. They are beyond frustrating to take care of. You need to be building that. And y'all will now go guard that. Beautiful. Looks like the Red Army's having a heck of a time here. I'd say one of the biggest issues that they're going to have here is me starting to advance. Now, I am going to have to do one of the maps that has one of the things on it. Maybe 10 total there. There we go. Now, see, this provides me the opportunity to go right to the heart of the operation here. And, because of the angles I've been allowed to provide myself, I'm able to go right into it. And I shouldn't need all of this to be on auto repeat right now. So I'm going to turn all of that off for now. I'll allow myself to gather some resources. Show me your commander. There you are. I found you. I'm doing well, Poppy. I want to do... I think I want to do the land gantry with that one. And then the air gantry in a bit when I can. Alright. How big of a force is this? Nowhere as near as small as I would like. Yep, keep on running. Keep on running.
Commander under attack.
I need my commander out of there.
Commander under attack.
This is kind of the same thing that I was saying, but the other way around, where these ships will bring in more units. And you have to take these things out before they deploy. I can't even produce anything more here. Which is BS because it's them.
Commander under attack.
I know he is, and I am losing this battle sorely. Be great to have the second one of these.
Commander under attack.
I bet he is. He hasn't not been for like the last 10 minutes.
Commander under attack.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. And right now, all I need to do is survive long enough to game sounds really low. Yeah, I do that on purpose. But, benefit to an army of engineers in situations like this is that they can come in and all of this is able to be collected. Why don't you attack? Jeebus. Like, I've got a full-on fighting force here that's just sitting. Yeah, it does. But it also is pretty awful sometimes when it comes to, like, units can be very, very powerful in this game. Like, they can be incredibly powerful. And I need to do something that I'm going to regret doing, because it is probably going to end up being my downfall. I need all of these to stop auto-producing units right now, because I need to get up enough material here to rebuild all of these. Grr. Should be the definition of this game, is just grr. What are you? I don't like you.